crochet, day 96, dildo to St. Mary's.
Release the bean! Good morning. Breakfast is French toast, or rather egg bread, because that's all it is. No milk, no sugar, no cinnamon, bare bones French toast. Ancestral French toast. I don't want any, so I'm having a sandwich again. After that, we clean up a bit and leave our lovely sleeping spot and drive into Dildo. The town looks so cute with the sun and the boats and the sparkly water. We stop by Nan and Pop's souvenir shop because there were signs for it everywhere. We signed the guest book, because we always do, and wow, someone is here from Madagascar. Far. A lot of these souvenir shops have handmade knit items, and it really inspires me to make more wearable items. But I don't knit, just crochet. Anyway, we drive off, and look at this boat with a swarm of birds around it. Interesting. And now we head into Foodland. Grocery time. We're a little lost on what to buy today for some reason. Sometimes we just get distracted in the store and forget what we have in the fridge and what we should make. If anyone has any easy food ideas, let us know. Then we drive off again while eating these chips we bought. Sour cream and onion is still the top tier flavor. As we drive, we admire the landscape. Yeah. Then we stop by the community center for some Wi-Fi. We're always looking for Wi-Fi. It takes a good chunk of our day. Maybe it's time to get Starlink. Next up, we head to Cape St. Mary's Ecological Reserve. I have no idea what to expect because Rebekah picked this one. What am I saying? Rebekah picks them all. I'm not a planner. We drive on this narrow road for a bit, and then Rebekah jokingly says, "Why don't you drive?" So I jokingly say, "Okay, sure, you want to switch now?" And then I end up driving. That's what happened with starting van life. All by me offhandedly saying, "I want to live in a van." That's what happens when no one says no to a crazy idea. I haven't driven the van in a long time. Feels weird for sure. Rebekah has never sat in the passenger seat before, and she's like, "Whoa, it's pretty loud in the back." So we make it here alive and head into the information center. This is actually a spot where you can see a lot of seabirds. I'm not talking like 100 or so. I'm talking about 160,000 in peak season. We are at the end of the season though, so there are only northern gannet here and 10,000 of them. But in peak season, there are many different types of seabirds that nest here in a big colony. So let's go! Obviously no dogs allowed because you don't want to disturb the birds. And whoa, you see all those? That's crazy. To think in peak season there are a whole lot more. Rebekah says this is her favorite view in Newfoundland so far. Okay, let's keep going. And wow, as you approach, you really smell the smell of bird poop. Fishy bird poop. Not pleasant. But you quickly forget as you see this many birds. We stay here longer than expected, just watching all the bird-bird interactions, the intense flapping of the young black ones and the mating rituals of the older ones. There's so much going on. It's like looking at a bird version of Where's Waldo. After that, we walk back and cook dinner. Today, we're having pan-fried cod with a side of bok choy and rice. Rebekah cooks the choy, which means vegetable in Cantonese, by the way, with garlic, ginger, and oyster sauce, the usual. And then she seasons the fish with salt, pepper, and this butter herb spice mix. We've never pan-fried cod before, and it's flakier than expected. Don't know what we're doing. And we also eat it with some seasoned seaweed because it adds a nice zing, like a pickle. Very good. Maybe we should eat more fish. After that, we drive on. We haven't driven at night in a while, so we have to be watchful of moose on the road. So we get there, and it's chia seed pudding time, tiramisu edition. That's what they call it online, but to me, it's just coffee flavor. So today we drove a total of 263 kilometers, so that would be 26 brown stitches and 74 gray stitches to represent how many kilometers we drove today.
See you next time on